Hello, good morning everyone, and welcome to our class. We'll start today in Siddhasana, accomplished pose. So let's straighten up our legs, shake our legs a little bit. We'll bend our right knee, place our right knee out, right hip in external rotation, and right heel is gently touching our perineum, the area between our genitals and a sit bone. I keep a blanket close by because I like to use blanket for the full accomplished pose, full Siddhasana. Now bend your left knee, place your left heel onto the right, and place your left toes in the space between your thigh and your shin. Lock it in. Both knees are above each other and pressing into the perineum. And if it's available to you, pull your right toes slightly up to lock your pose in. It's easier if you can lift up your sit bones slightly and raise your sit bones a little bit up. This helps our knees to drop down. Now place your hands in a giant mudra when we create a circle with our index and thumb. The other three fingers are extended, palms are facing up. We close our eyes, spine is nice and erect. And we start to arrive to our mat. Start to breathe into your belly, deep inhalations through your nose, all the way to your abdomen. Blow up your belly like a balloon and completely exhale. One more time. Inhale all the way to your belly and completely exhale. This is diaphragmatic or belly breath. Very healthy for our body. Our next breathing practice will be alternate nostril breathing, Anulom Vilom. We use our right hand, index and middle finger rest on our forehead. We cover our right nostril with the thumb and inhale through the left nostril. Cover the left nostril. Open your right nostril and exhale on the right. Inhale on the right. Cover your right nostril and exhale on the left. Keep breathing slowly. At your own pace. Alternate nostril breathing is very beneficial to our health. It balances the brain hemisphere. It balances the left and the right side of our body. It calms our mind. It improves oxygenation of our body. And when you are ready, just relax both hands. Place your right hand back into giant mudra, creating the circle with the index and thumb, so the prana can return back to our body. Today is January 13th. It's Make Your Dreams Come True Day. And perhaps we can spend a few moments thinking what kind of dreams we have And if they are realistic, and if we can accomplish those dreams, our dreams can be small or can be big. Keep your spine erect. Siddhasana, very healthy, ancient yogic pose. Siddha means perfect. It doesn't mean we have to be perfect. One more breath. Bring your hands to prayer position. Open your eyes and remove your blanket if you used one. And relax your legs. Shake your legs a little bit and move into staff pose, Dandasana. Legs are straight in front of us. Thighs are engaged. Our quadriceps is pulling our kneecaps towards our body. Toes are pointing towards the sky. Spine is nice and erect like a staff. Hands are resting on the floor. Inhale, raise your arm up. Gaze up. Extend your spine even more. Exhale, twist to the right. Place your hands to the right side. Twist starts from your belly, torso, neck, gaze follow. Inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, twist to the left. Couple breath here. Inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, return to Dandasana. Keep your pose, keep your quads engaged. Keep your core engaged. Navel is slightly being pulled towards your spine. Spread your arms up. Now palms facing forward. And we rotate our torso. Inhale and rotate. Twist your torso to the right. Exhale, return to center. Inhale, twist to the left. And exhale, return to center. Let's do it one more time. Be mindful of the engagement of your legs in staff pose. Return to center. And last time, we inhale and twist to the left. Return to center. Place your hands on the floor. Bend your right knee. Place the knee outside your left knee. And we'll do supine twist. So right hand goes behind our body. Left elbow is bent and presses onto the right knee. And our twist starts from our belly, torso, neck, gaze follow. Inhale, and then you exhale, deepen up your twist. Return to center. Straighten up both legs. Adjust your staff pose. Toes pointing to the sky. Bend your left knee. Cross the left foot on the outside of your right knee. Left hand starts the twist to the left side. Right elbow is bent and presses onto the left knee. And we are twisting on the left side while keeping our spine nice and long. Couple of breaths here. And return to center to Dandasana. Place your hands behind you, fingers pointing towards the body, and on an inhale, raise your pelvis towards the sky into a reverse plank pose. Engage your glutes, let your head drop down, Keep your collarbones open and try to bring your toes to the floor. Few breaths here and exhale. Return to center. Return to staff pose. Inhale, raise your arms up. And we'll exhale and twist to the right side while lowering both hands, bending elbows, and we'll greet our earth. Bhunamasana, earth greeting pose. Both sit bones are grounded. We are twisting and lowering our chest and head towards the earth. Couple of breaths here. Inhale. Return to staff pose, adjust the staff, keep your quads engaged. Toes are pointing towards the sky. Inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, twist to the left side. Bend your elbows, both hands on the floor. Start gently lowering down to the earth. Both sit bones are grounded. Bhunamasana. Thank you, our Mother Earth. Inhale and return to center. Place your hands behind you and we'll raise one more time on an inhalation into a reverse plank. So inhale and start slowly lifting up your pelvis, engaging your glutes, opening up your chest and your collarbones. Your wrists are under the shoulders. Toes are reaching towards the earth. And hold the pose while you are breathing. And slowly exhale. Return to center. Bend your knees and we'll drop onto our back. Knee to chest pose. Sway your knees side to side to massage your lower back. Keep your shoulder blades grounded. Grab the outer edges of your feet and bring your feet out. Soles of the feet are facing the sky. Knees are pointing toward our armpits. Happy baby pose. Ananta Balasana. Couple of breaths. Feel the relaxation in your lower back. And gently release. Cactus your hands alongside your mat. Lift your right bent knee and place it over your left knee. Wrap the right foot around the left and drop both knees to the left side. The upper body is twisting to the right. Another nice spinal twist with eagle legs. Inhale, return to center, unwind your legs. Now lift up your left knee, place the left knee over the right knee, bind your left leg around the right leg. Your knees will drop to the right side and upper body will twist to the left side. Try to keep both shoulders grounded. And keep breathing into this twist. Inhale, return to center. Release your eagle legs. Bring one more time, knees to chest and gently rock and roll into seated Sukhasana pose. Cross your shins. So simple cross-legged Sukhasana pose. Hands are resting on our knees and we'll do a few Kundalini torso circles. Start moving towards the right. Inhale during the first half of rotation and exhale when you return to center. One more time. Inhale and exhale when you return to center. And last time. Inhale. And when you are returning, exhale. When you are in the front, reverse the movement and rotate in the opposite direction. This simple torso rotation is so beneficial to our spine. We are massaging our abdominal organs. It aids our digestion. And let's meet in the middle. We'll practice eagle arms now. So we'll spread our arms wide like the eagle's wings. And we will bend our elbows and place left elbow over right elbow. We'll bind our forearms and the goal is to touch with the right fingers the left palm, sort of like this. Lift your elbows to shoulder level and keep the palms away from your face. So eagle arms. Inhale, and as you exhale, start to fold your torso down while keeping the spine nice and long. Do not round your spine. When you inhale, you can pause your fold, and when you exhale, you can deepen up slightly more into the fold. We don't have to go all the way to the floor. Keep breathing. Keep engaging your core, pulling your navel towards your spine. Inhale and slowly raise up. Release your arms, shake your shoulders. And we'll repeat eagle arms on the opposite side. So we'll spread the wings, our arms really wide. Eagle, Garuda, he had shape-shifting abilities. He could make himself big and he could make himself small. Bend your elbows, and this time left elbow is on the bottom, right elbow is on the top. We fold our forearms, grasp our palms together. Lift your elbows to shoulder level, palms away from your face, and take a few breaths in this powerful arm bind. Inhale, and when you exhale, start your fold. And when you inhale, slow down, and when you exhale, deepen up your fold. Keep your spine long. You can gaze at your forearms, or you can keep your eyes closed. Inhale and slowly raise up. Release your eagle arms, shake your shoulders. We can lubricate our shoulder joints slightly. You can place fingertips on your shoulder and do a small or big circles with your shoulders. Shoulder is a complex joint. There is a head of our humerus. There is a socket in our shoulder blade, and there is also our collarbone. We have lots of mobility in our shoulders, but we also are prone to develop injuries in our shoulders, and these gentle movements They strengthen our rotator cuff muscles, and they spread the synovial fluid inside our joint, which brings nutrition to the cartilage inside the joint. Okay, let's shake our arms. Woo! And we'll roll into tabletop pose. So when we are in the tabletop, wrists are under the shoulders, knees are underneath the hip. Spine is neutral. We'll inhale into cow. So arch your spine, head and tailbone go up. And exhale into cat. Round your spine, tuck your navel in, drop your head down. Inhale into cow. And exhale into cat. One more time, inhale into the cow. And exhale into the cat. Return to neutral tabletop. Start to place your weight into the left knee, and we will raise our right knee up and sideways, and we'll start rotating our hip. So do a free circular movements in one direction and then reverse in the opposite direction. Again, be mindful of your hip joint. We are spreading that synovial fluid inside the hip joint. It makes our hip happy. Do not drop your right knee yet. Place it behind and over your left knee and fold your left leg over your right leg. Basically, we are tabletop with eagle legs, and we'll do free cat and cows in this pose. Inhale into the cow, head up, tailbone up, and exhale around your spine. Bring your navel up, tuck your navel in. Inhale into the cow and exhale into the cat. One more time, inhale into the cow and exhale into the cat. Release your eagle legs and return to tabletop. You can sit in Vajrasana, thunderbolt pose. Spread your arms in front of you, open up your fingers, close your thumb and fingers over it, and do a few rotations in your wrists. Back to tabletop. Raise your bent left knee sideways and start your hip rotations. Slow, mindful, circular movements to make our left hip happy by lubricating it. Reverse after 3 rotations. Place your left knee behind and on the other side of your right knee. So we will do eagle legs on the opposite side. Wrap your feet around each other and we'll do free cats and cows. So inhale into the cow. Head up, tailbone up, belly drops down. And exhale into the cat. Really engage your core. Tuck your chin in. Inhale into the cow and exhale into the cat. Inhale into the cow and exhale into the cat. Release your legs and relax for a little bit in child's pose, Balasana. Place your forehead on the floor. Move forehead side to side to massage your third eye. Bring your hands onto your back and interlock your fingers and raise your arms up. Bowing Mudra Balasana. Couple of breaths here. And when you are ready, place your hands down on the floor, raise into tabletop, and from tabletop we'll go into the first down dog of our practice. So lift your pelvis high, tailbone is reaching towards the sky, palms are pressing towards the floor, spine is nice and long, heels are reaching towards the floor. We can walk our dog a little bit. Raise your right leg up, step it through between your hands, and we'll raise into warrior one. Left leg, left foot into 45-degree angle, front knee 90-degree bend. Steady yourself and raise up into Virabhadrasana 1. We raise from the ground like the warrior one was created from Lord Shiva's dreadlock. Square your hips, chest is open, biceps is aligned with your ears. Exhale, prayer position, hands. Inhale, open your arms up. And we will do eagle arms. Left will be on the bottom. So bend your elbows and move into warrior one, eagle arms. Elbows are at the shoulder level. Hands pushing away from the face. And exhale and fold down into humble warrior with eagle arms. Keep breathing in this pose. Inhale, raise up and move into warrior 2. Virabhadrasana 2. Align in your pose. Bring your glutes together. Relax your shoulders. Gaze is over the right middle finger. This signifies the Virabhadra warrior. Paying attention, focusing on the fight which will be coming. But we won't fight today. Flip your front palm up and move into reverse warrior while keeping the front knee bent at 90-degree angle. Exhale and move into extended side angle. With right elbow resting on your knee. Nice side stretch to the left side of the body. Gaze down. Place both hands on the floor. Step back into down dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Align yourself. Think inverted V shape. This tallest point being our tailbone. Spine is nice and long. Inhale and raise your left leg up. Step it through between your hands. Right foot 45-degree angle. Left knee bent here at 90 degrees and slowly raise into warrior 1 on the left side. Square your hips and find your adjustment. Sink deeper into the pose and keep breathing. Bring your hands to prayer position in front of your chest. Thumbs are gently touching our chest bone, touching our heart. Spread your fingers wide, your arms wide, and we'll fold into eagle arms With right arm, right elbow being on the bottom, fold your forearms, lift your elbows to the shoulder level, and keep breathing. Virabhadrasana 1 with Garudasana arms. Exhale and fold into Humble Warrior. Inhale and open up into Warrior 2. Find your alignment. Squeeze your glutes in. Relax your shoulders. T-shaped arms, palms facing down. Gaze over the left middle finger. Flip your left palm up and start to slide your right hand down your right leg into reverse warrior. Inhale and move into extended side angle with left elbow resting on your left knee. Right arm is up and over. Right biceps close to your ear. Open up your chest. Couple of breaths here. Gaze down. Plant your hands and step into down dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Drop your knees down and relax in child's pose. Couple of breaths here. This is a great pose to practice Ujjayi breath, that loud sound reminding us of ocean waves or Darth Vader breath. Place your hands next to your knees and roll over your toes into a Malasana yogic squat. The heels are more than hip width distance apart. Toes are pointing out. Hands in prayer position, elbows are opening, our knees wide. Spine is straightish. Malasana yogic squat. Couple breaths here. Place your hands on the floor and slowly start to raise your tailbone, your pelvis up. Walk your feet closer together. Feet don't have to touch. And we are in forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, place your hands on your shins, flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. Gaze is in front of you. And exhale, fold down, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale and slowly start to raise up, vertebrae by vertebrae, into a mountain pose, Tadasana. Open up your shoulders, ground your feet, be strong like a mountain. Engage your quads, pull the kneecaps towards your body. Engage your glutes, engage your core. Navel is pulling in towards our spine. If you want to have a drink, this is a good time to have a drink. And we will do a little flow of balancing poses. We will do tree pose and full eagle pose. So start to shift your weight into your right standing foot. Spread your toes wide. You can have a small micro bend in your right knee. Raise your left knee up. Find your drishti. Knee goes out. Hip is in external rotation. And place the sole of your left foot into your inner thigh. Try to avoid your knee. find your focus for your drishti, bring hands into a prayer position, that Anjali Mudra. Thumbs gently touching our chest. Inhale and raise your arms up like a growing tree with branches reaching towards the sky. And if you can sway gently side to side, like when is the wind moving the tree branches. Exhale, release the tree pose and bring your left knee over your right knee while your right leg is lowering into sort of like a chair pose. So you have to bend the right knee and the left leg wraps around. Eagle legs. I have my arms wide for stability. Again, find your drishti and we'll move into eagle arms with right elbow on the bottom. Garudasana, eagle pose. Couple breaths here, and when you are ready, boop. Sorry. I am out of my balance today. And when you are ready, start to fold yourself down. The shape-shifting ability of Garuda, making ourselves small and tiny, until our elbows are resting on our thigh. Couple of breaths here, and raise up, and release. Whew. Relax our legs. And we'll repeat the same flow on the opposite side. So start to shift your weight this time into your left foot. Spread your left toes really wide. Micro bend in the left knee. Bring your right knee up and out. Place the right sole on your inner thigh. Engage your glutes. Find your drishti. Hands in a prayer position. Your spine is straight. Relax your shoulders. And with the next inhale, start to raise your arms up towards the sky like a growing tree. The branches are reaching to the sky. And start to move side to side. It's a lot more challenging. If you want to add another challenge, you can even close your eyes. Couple more breaths here. And start to release your tree leg and put your right knee over your left knee and wrap your right leg over your left while the left foot is bent, left knee is bent. Spread your arms like wings wide and we'll move into eagle arms with left elbow being on the bottom. Raise your elbows to the shoulder level. Keep breathing. And when you exhale, start folding towards your left thigh. Whew. Until the elbows are resting on our left thigh. Take a couple of breaths here, raise up and release. Good job everyone. Eagle is not an easy pose. Whew. Let's drop down onto our knees into Vajrasana. Take a couple of breaths here. Maybe we can move our shoulders a little bit. Place the hands in front of you and we lay down on our belly in a crocodile pose, Makrasana. So we fold both forearms and rest our forehead on arms. Relax your body. It's called crocodile pose because the pose looks like a crocodile in the water with only the head sticking out. This is a great pose to feel your belly diaphragmatic breath. You inhale and you should feel your belly kind of blow up and completely exhale. One more breath. Inhale and exhale, and then place your hands next to your chest. Bend your elbows. Elbows are close to your body. And we'll inhale into Cobra. So inhale and gently raise your head, neck, upper back, lower back. And we don't have to go into full Cobra yet. And exhale, lower down. Inhale one more time into Cobra, Bhujangasana. Perhaps this time will get slightly higher. Nice back bend, neck is long. You can engage your glutes. And exhale, lower down. Inhale one more time into the Cobra. And exhale into a child's pose. One big move. Extend your arms, spread it wide, and we'll flow Cobra to child's pose. It's called striking Cobra pose, Shashank Bhujangasana. So you want to have your hands wide enough so your body can fit through, and long enough so you don't have to adjust your hand placement. So inhale into Cobra, back bend, collarbones are wide, neck is long, gaze is up, and exhale, child's pose. Inhale into Cobra, back bend, and exhale into the child's pose. Let's do it one more time. Inhale into the Cobra. This movement is so great for our spine. And exhale into the child's pose, Balasana. And inhale, Cobra, and we'll lower down to the mat. Place your hands alongside your body. Raise your arms up, and on inhalation, start to lift your forehead, your neck, your upper back, your torso up into the snake pose. So we are doing these serpent poses, Cobra and snake. Keep it up and keep breathing, and exhale, lower down. And let's do it one more time. Inhale, raise your arm up. Let your forehead rest. Exhale, and with the next inhalation, we start to raise our forehead, our head, our neck, our upper body into the snake pose. This is more intense than the Bhujangasana. And exhale, lower down. Place your left hand in front of you, left arm, stretch it in front of you. Right hand grabs your right ankle and lift up your bent knee up, your thigh up off the floor. Stretch your leg nicely and up. This is a preparation for bow pose. Drop it down. Switch sides. Sides. Right arm goes straight up. Palm is grounded to the floor. We bend our left knee, grab our left foot and raise the bent knee up. Thigh is above the floor. And we keep breathing into it. And relax, release. Perhaps we can take a couple of breaths in Makarasana. Nice resting pose. Place forehead on the floor. Bend both knees. Grab your ankles. And start to raise up into the full bow pose Darunasana. So inhale, raise your legs, your hips, your head, your neck, your chest up. Darunasana. Nice back bend. And keep breathing in this pose. We are so lucky that we can practice yoga. And relax. Release. Push your arms up and raise on your knees to tabletop. From tabletop, tuck your toes in, lift up your knees and raise into down dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Align yourself in this pose. Remember inverted V shape with long straight spine. Couple of breaths here. Place your left hand more towards the center. Raise your right hand slightly and grab with your right hand your left ankle and start twisting your upper body to the left and keep breathing. Revolved down dog pose. Gaze can be below your left armpit and return to center. Adjust your down dog, walk your feet a little bit. Shift your weight more into the right palm, raise your left palm and start to move it towards your left ankle while twisting your upper body and looking underneath your right arm to the sky. Couple of breaths here. Return back. Drop your knees down and sit in Vajrasana, Thunderbolt pose. Our next pose will be an inversion pose. What we'll do, we will do a tripod with knees, knees on our elbows. So we place our head down. We place our hands in front of our head, sort of creating a triangle, and I place my right knee on my right elbow, left knee on my left elbow. The toes can be touching, and this is the relatively easy inversion, stimulating our crown chakra, Engage your core. And if you wish, you can straighten up one leg. Ooh. Straighten up the other leg. And keep breathing. And let's release and return back into Vajrasana, Thunderbolt pose. We'll do a few rotations in our neck. So good for our cervical spine, especially since we stressed it out a little bit. And reverse. Keep breathing during these rotations. Raise onto your knees. Place your hands above your glutes at the lower back. Open up your collarbones, open up your chest, gaze up, and move into a slight back bend. Engage your glutes and relax back in Vajrasana. We'll do it one more time, and this time we'll try to move into a full camel pose, Ustrasana. So inhale, raise on your knees. You can spread your knees slightly apart. Engage your glutes, open up your chest, open up your collarbones. Right arm goes backwards until it finds heel. Left arm does the same. Open up your chest nicely. This is a great pose for our Anahata chakra, the seed of love and compassion. And it's also a great opening pose for the throat chakra, a place through which we communicate. And slowly release back into Thunderbolt pose, Vajrasana. Our last flow sequence will be on our belly. So lower yourself into your belly, into a Sphinx pose. Elbows are under the shoulders. Forearms and palms are resting on the floor. And this is a very gentle Sphinx pose. You can try to bend your knees and raise your feet up, just to feel how does this compare to the regular Sphinx pose. We can alternate lowering our legs up and down. And keep breathing. We can move our legs side to side. Return to center. Bend your right knee out and move your knee towards the hip level. Right hip is in external rotation. It's sort of like a half frog pose. Take a couple of breaths into your right hip and relax. Return to Sphinx pose. Bend your left knee, left hip in external rotation. Bring the knee to the level with your hip. So we are doing half frog pose on the left side. Few breaths. And relax back into Sphinx pose. We are getting ready for our final Shavasana. And I would like you to try a reverse corpse pose. So you can use a blanket and you can place it under your body if you wish to, or you don't have to. Your choice, your practice. And you can just relax either with forehead straight down to the mat, or you can have a cheek to the side. And just feel relaxation in your whole body. Relax your face. Smooth out any wrinkles if you have wrinkles on your face. Let your feet open up. Just let it go. Slowly breathe into your belly and breathe out. And as you are resting, I will tell you a story of Garuda, the mighty eagle, king of all the birds. So the story starts with his parents. So there was this powerful sage, and he had many wives, but I want to talk about two of his wives. The first one was called Kadru and the other Vinyata. They were both competing for this sage's affections. They tried to be perfect wives, and obviously they were jealous of each other. And because they tried to outdo themselves and prove that one is better than the other, they served this sage so well that he decided to grant them a wish. So the first wife, Kadru, is asking for 1,000 sons. So the great sage, he gives her 1,000 eggs. Second wife, Vinyata, is more smart. She's asking only for 2 sons. But she wants these 2 sons to be more powerful than the 1,000 sons of Kadru. So the sage gives her 2 eggs. Soon after, the 1,000 eggs given to Kadru hatch. And here come serpents. They're all serpents. Kadru feels that she's now superior over Vinyata. She has 1,000 sons. And Vinyata has 2 unhatched eggs. So Kadru tricks Vinyata into a servitude, and Vinyata becomes her slave, and she is to also serve her 1,000 sons. Many years pass, and Vinyata's eggs remain unhatched. So Vinyata becomes impatient, and she opens one egg. There is an eagle son inside this egg, but he's premature and slightly deformed, and he doesn't have full powers. His name is Aruna. Aruna asks his mom to be patient with the second egg and not to open it until its time will come. So Vinyata patiently serves Kadru and her 1,000 serpent sons. 500 years pass, and finally her last egg hatches, and here comes the mighty Garuda, the eagle god. He shines so brightly that people and gods can barely look at him. He's beautiful. He has a body of a gold man, red wings, and beak like an eagle. He's very powerful. He's very wise. Garuda wants to free his mom, and he has to go through these unimaginable obstacles to obtain nectar, elixir of immortality. That's the only way that Kadru will release her from enslavement. Garuda is able to obtain this and free his mother. However, God Indra asks him not to give the nectar to serpents. Serpents are already bad, and the nectar would make them immortal, but also more cruel. So together Indra and Garuda devise a plan. Garuda brings them the nectar, but tells them they cannot drink it immediately. They have to first go through a cleansing ritual. And he places the dish in front of them. His mother gets freed, and Garuda, with his mom, Vinyata, can leave. While the snakes are doing their cleansing ritual, God Indra descends from the heavens and steals the nectar back, but he spills a few drops of this nectar. Snakes, obviously, they notice that and they become really angry. They start to lick a few drops of the nectar which was spilled on the ground. But these few drops don't give them immortality. They just burn their tongues and make their tongues forked. So this is the story of Garuda. Garuda was so admired by the gods that Lord Vishnu asked him to become his vehicle. Garuda is the king of all the birds, friend to the humans, and enemy to the snakes. And we can finish our practice in reverse corpse pose, or you can raise into any seated pose. Place hands into prayer position. Gently wrap your palms to create heat energy and spread this heat energy over your face. And you can open your eyes.